Hooray, you're back! And so is Comic Book World News Weekly, this time with news from the week of May 5th. I'm also back. Hooray! I'm your host, AJ Kunze. See, that's me right there. I brought some news with me. See, that's right there too. So let's not waste any more time and go with the news! News story number 1! So Amazing Spider-Man 2 opened this weekend and it made all of the money. All of it. Well, actually, it made about $389 million at the time of this recording, which is a silly, high, made-up cartoon number. But everyone giving it their money couldn't make the movie actually good, and critical reception has ranged from blah on the high end, and now I hate Spider-Man movies myself and freedom of speech on the low end. The movie's haphazard flow and muddy plot has caused fans to circulate a petition online calling for an alternate director's cut of the film to be released. The logic they're using to create this petition, I assume, is that fans think they shot a good version of the film, but they released the shitty version because fuck you, I guess. Number 2. The yearly tradition of Marvel summer crossover events has come to pass. Original Sin number 1 was birthed into the world this week. The plot synopsis is giant baby Liberace, the Watcher, has been murdered, and in a very gross and slimy plot twist, someone has stolen his eyes. So it's up to old white Nick Fury, who has been in retirement for inconvenient marketing reasons, and several odd couple pairings of the Avengers to find the murderer and also find the eyes. At which point, I guess they're going to put the eyes in a jar, or down the garbage disposal, or something. I'm not really sure what their plan is for handling the eyes. 3. So the Gotham TV show is happening for sure now because we have a trailer, and the trailer looks, well, it actually looks pretty good. I'm sorry, it's hard to make a joke about something as cool as this trailer is. I guess I could say something about how having a Batman show without Batman, in which a normal guy in normal cop guy clothes beats all of Batman's villains, kind of makes the whole idea of Batman flamboyant and unnecessary, but whatever. Jesse, go ahead and put the link to the trailer here and you guys can check it out for yourself. Number 4. Seth Rogen, producer and writer of the new Preacher TV adaptation, said this week that he and his other writers, quote, love most of the main cornerstones of the comic book, but we're trying to make it so even if you've read the comic, you should not know exactly what to expect from the TV show. Sounds a little bit like the Walking Dead school of adaptation. Hopefully Mr. Rogen understands that people love Preacher because it's Preacher, and if you change the story, characters, commentary, and major tentpole moments drastically, it's not Preacher anymore. It's Preacher fanfic. And fanfic produced by AMC is still fanfic. And now for a new segment called Cody's Comic Book Cover Corner. Each week, my buddy Cody is going to review a comic book based solely on its cover. So go ahead, Cody.
It's corner time with Codys Books and what? Today, ladies and gentlemen, we go over Deadpool. He's a guy who died in a pool. We got Men in Black, the little cricket gun shooting at him. They're all confused. The guy's reaching for his gun, doesn't have it out yet. They shoot at Deadpool's, but he doesn't care. He's in love. We got ninjas over here. They all try to attack Deadpool because they don't like the color red. You see, a Deadpool has red. They only like the color black. This guy right here, he's not even a real ninja. His name's Steve. He actually saw these other ninjas, thought, what the hey, thought I would have joined them. Now, Cheshire Cat over here, he's real confused. He's not even in the right world. He's supposed to be over there in Alice in Wonderland. He's over here trying to mess with Deadpool's ways in love. See, the problem is Cheshire Cat, he hates water. That's why you see pools in the name here. He gets real upset that Deadpool has water in his name. And actually, over here, you see, we got this little dragonette. He's not a full dragon, just a little dragonette. Yeah, he's over here. He's real loving Deadpool's. He's real jealous of this love here with this purple girl here. But the thing is, I don't even know if any of this is correct information. You see, I'm like 3 months late on rent, and they pay me in cigarette cottons to do this stuff. And I don't even, what am I supposed to do with cigarette cottons? I don't even, back to you, Quincy's.
The number 5. Marvel Presents Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. brought to you by Marvel has been greenlit for a second season and also got the news they'll be getting a brand new baby sister. Agent Carter is a show about Peggy Carter from the Captain America movies. It'll be set in the 1940s and will be based around the founding of S.H.I.E.L.D., secret missions from Tony Stark's dad, and according to the press release, quote, trying to navigate life as a single woman in America. Sounds cool, kind of like Sex in the City, but the city's under attack by supervillains, and there's no sex because it's on ABC. It's the book of the week! It was kind of a down week this week in comic books, but the most interesting thing to stick his dorsal fin above the waves was NAILBITER number 1 by Joshua Williamson and Mike Henderson. Minor spoilers to follow, but not really. An Army intelligence officer is called out to a small Oregon town by one of his buddies. The town just happens to be the birthplace of 16 different serial killers, the titular Nailbiter being the most recent. The buddy claims to have found the connection between all the killers, and in very rude fashion goes missing upon our arrival to the small town. The art of this book does a really great job of getting the reader to slow down and take in the story. Each panel is packed with very subtle but very important detail. Backgrounds give a feeling of foreshadowing, and even in the first issue you can feel the pieces of a mystery moving into place. The characters in the story are really interesting and unique, my favorite being a serial killer fanboy who runs a serial killer themed tourist trap. This issue falls into some traps that are common in number ones. There's over-explanatory dialogue and a wave of necessary Deus Ex Machina plot moments meant to move us along without wasting time. But in summation, yeah, summation, smart people word, high five. In summation, Nailbiter number 1 isn't going to fill your life with crippling anxiety caused by waiting for issue 2, but it's an intriguing concept and set up for an ongoing, and if you have room on your pull list, it's probably worth a look-see.
Alright, that's a wrap.
Thanks for stopping by, and come back next week and every week until the end of time for more Comic Book World News Weekly. Follow me, this channel, and Cody all on Twitter. Right there. That's us. Follow us. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video. Now get out of here and go read comics.